Welcome, everyone, to Arlington, Texas, at AT&T Stadium, site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Hawai'i Rainbow Warriors, taking on the number 4 seed in the playoff, the Appalachian State Mountaineers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. That one moves the ball across the 40.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Tries to get it to the running back. Pass caught. Will be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. They'll run it here. The fullback gets the carry. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
And he picks up the first down, tackled at the 32.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to third down and load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back at coming up with that conversion.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Here's a throw underneath to the back.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
7th play now, the opening drive, but it's 3rd and long. Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch to the back. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. And that one's straight down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Here comes the Hawai'i offense back out there. Had to reluctantly settle for a field goal last time out. Really want to find the end zone here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. It's caught downfield. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Here's the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
And he's got his man open downfield. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now. And the Rainbow Warriors will line up on 1st and 10. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He makes the grab. Not not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Ball handed off. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Here comes a handoff. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
So they're short on fourth down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. The field goal is good.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 46.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Keeping it on the ground here. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Great job by the offensive line here. And giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
When they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. The offense going very heavy, bringing in more blockers. And out carry here for the fullback. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. The Rainbow Warriors will look to convert here on fourth down. Here we go, fourth down. They'll try to run for it. And that game will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. They'll try to run it with the option. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And the pass is complete to the tight end. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Here's the option play. The back's got it on the pitch. And he'll be stopped for a loss on the play. The defense all over the option that time.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
The offense eager to keep this drive going, but facing a 3rd and long from the 20 now. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. So no field goal try here. Coach keeps the offense on the field to go for it on fourth down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? Stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now. And the Rainbow Warriors trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And he'll get there. Touchdown, Hawai'i. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved out in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
And the Hawai'i offense comes back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Cristiano, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
So a very makeable third down for the offense from the 29. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's going to pull it down and run. Slides down, will avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The back's got it. And they'll stop him after a short gain. Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's a quick grab. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. They'll try and run it with the fullback. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime. This will likely be the last play of the half. And the quarterback will just sneak it now. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. Missed it. And after the miss, it's still a 13-point lead. The Rainbows offense back on the field now. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line. Second down after that run on the previous play. Ball handed off. He's brought down out at the 46.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Second down after that previous play. They're going to run it. And that run produces a decent gain.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
They're going to throw for it on third and short. QB to the tight end for a completion. They make the first down, brought down to the 31. The Rainbow Warriors keep the football on the move. Offense will keep it on the ground here.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
The big fullback's got it here. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Let's face it, we all want a team full of guys that can just make big plays and get first downs and touchdowns. But you know what? You got to have a big man. You can just turn it to him and hand him the ball, and he can be dependable in picking up first downs.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They'll try the option play here. Pitches to the back. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what.
Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. And one of the hardest working guys on this football team powers in for 6 points.
You know, a lot of teams don't even have a true fullback on their roster anymore. But then you've got a team like this who will hand it to them on the goal line. And it pays off in short yardage situations like this.
Here comes the Hawaii offense back out there. The last possession was just old-school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Over the middle and incomplete.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check it out. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. And the quarterback dropping back. Quick throw complete to the tight end. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting fourth down and inches. The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. And the Rainbow Warriors have 1st and 10 here. They're going to run the option. Pitch play to the back. Breaks loose at the 40. Out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. This running game has been unstoppable today. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side. Able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. They'll run the option, and the quarterback keeps it on the option. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Hands off to the fullback. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play. Booker, Hawaii has the lead here. As we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. As we head to the 4th, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So, nice job there by the...
And he's got it! Touchdown, Hawaii. How in the world do you lose track of the reliable tight end on that play?
The only thing I can think about is the defense is so locked in on the wide receivers or maybe the running game that they just forgot about the tight end. The guy's wide open. That's an easy throw.
And the Hawaii offense comes back out on the field now. They were up double digits at halftime, and they're just continuing to roll, building in the lead here in the second half. Dumps it down to the back. Clock. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense getting set. It's second down. It's an option look. He'll pitch it. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call.
Hold it.
Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. Here's the second down play. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
Chris, how about this approach by this offensive play call? Up big, fourth quarter, and they're still taking shots downfield looking for more points. I think they're trying to rub it in here a little bit.
He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
Dump off caught by the running back. The Rainbow Warriors pick up enough yardage for a first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Quarterback's got it on the option. He'll toss it to the back. And the defense is there to smother him. They were all over the option play that time. Important second down play coming up. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He's looking to scramble. And they're able to get him down. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. They'll try to run for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Boy, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the fourth quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
And the Rainbow Warriors getting set on 1st and 10. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. Coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. Trying to connect from 41 yards away. And the field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further. This one ended up being a blowout. They get the W, but they also make a pretty strong statement here today.
I thought this game would be a lot closer, at least closer than how things ended up. But give credit to this team for coming out with a good game plan and just dominating the game.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.